Say, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here at the One Young World Summit, which is the largest youth summit in the world. I'll be performing tonight some traditional hoop dancing alongside Cher. I can't wait to go and give her for all these amazing youth. Can't just walk in there. So right now we're just gonna go around and speak to some of the Indigenous youth from around the world, some of the delegates, and just kind of see what they're up to out here. There's Indigenous people from all over the globe. It's amazing, all gathered here in Turtle Island. I'm with my friend Dewey. He is moderating a lot of the panels and just being an awesome ambassador for this event. So
my name is Dewey Valiente. I come from Panama and I belong to the Kuna people of Panama. Great, this is a very special event because we are bringing together people from many different nationalities. We have 130 people from 60 different indigenous groups, and it's the first time that One Young World has dedicated one day only for indigenous people.
Say, hey, what's up, everybody? If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe to the channel. There's lots more content coming down the line.
So we are learning about climate activism, cultural regeneration, the power and leadership of indigenous people from all over the world here.
So I'm here with one of the youth. This is Hawaii, came all the way from New Zealand.
So really we're just here to support Hannah, who was receiving the award for a politician. And I guess for us, or for her, it was to make sure that us as Indigenous people, that we carry out what we hold and what we know wherever we go.
Yeah.
And so with that comes a lot of singing and haka, like you were mentioning. And so that's us. We're that support group for her. And that's our job this week. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Then we had some really amazing traditional lunch. We had some Abenaki corn soup as well as bison sandwiches. Then headed over to the exhibition center to check out some of the panels. A lot of people were just raising awareness about what's going on in their communities. It was really amazing. And then there's Cher. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I love Cher. I'm gonna try really hard not to freak out. I'm just getting ready for rehearsals now at the Bell Center. It's gonna be a good one. So we're just getting ready for the big performance. I'm a little bit nervous because it's going to be in front of 7,000 people at the Bell Center, which is where the Montreal Canadiens play. I'm really excited though, and I just want to run through some of my outfit. This is my hoop dance regalia, and it has a lot of meaning behind it. The people I had and the friends and family I had to just kind of work on my regalia. They put a lot of really good detail in here, and I just want to explain some of it. So my beadwork, you'll see, has quite a bit of turquoise on it, and that turquoise is a representation of both land and sky, and it also represents the protection stone. So I'm really thankful that I was given these colors, and I always think about that when I'm putting my regalia on and I look at these colors. And on my regalia here, see here, there is a lot of fire colors on my regalia, and one of the things I was told is that these fire colors represent the sun as well as the flickering of a flame. So whenever that flame flickers, you'll notice it changes a lot of colors. And that's what those fire colors represent. You know, the fierceness, but also the nurturing spirit of fire has to sustain life as well. And if you look, my belt that I'm wearing, there's quite a bit of designs on it. Those designs are actually teepees, so they represent the plains and they represent our earliest forms of homes that we had as plains natives. And then I got a Cookum scarf. So this Cookum scarf is something that was kind of representation of a symbiotic relationship that some of the early Ukrainian settlers had when they came to Canada. They didn't really have a place to settle or live, and a lot of Indigenous folks on the plains and different areas in Canada took in a lot of Ukrainian, some of the first Ukrainian peoples that came. So this Cookum scarf is just a representation of that relationship that we've always had with the Ukrainian people, because they would give scarves to some of our grandparents, Kokums in particular, and our Kokums would wear these scarves like this. They come to the top, they tie them like this, and so they have a name. These are called Kokum scarves. You want a little bit of Kokum?
Cute.
Watcha! So as a traditional hoop dancer, one of the teachings I was told is that each hoop is a representation of something different. Your first hoop is a representation of your body. So all those things you put into your body. One hoop is representation. And two hoops, when you take your second hoop and put them together, these two hoops represent your mind. So all the things you feed your mind, the content you consume, all those things, those two hoops is a representation of that. These three hoops represent your spirit. So all the things you feed your spirit, you know, the way that you pray, dancing, singing, whatever makes your spirit feel good. These three hoops are representation of your spirit. When you take four hoops, these four hoops represent your ancestors. So all those ones that came before us, those four hoops are representation of those ancestors that continue to watch down upon us, even today and into the future. And last but not least, 5 hoops. When you're dancing with 5 hoops, these 5 hoops just represent all those elements coming together and telling your story in a good way. So your body, your mind, your spirit, your ancestors, all coming together in a good way and telling your story. Watcha.
Watcha.
We're just backstage right now. It's crazy out here at the Bell Center. You can hear like all the youth, all the people, like check it out. I'm really excited. I just want to get there and start dancing. Like that's how I feel before a performance, especially if I'm like a little bit nervous. I just can't wait till the music starts and I start dancing, because that's where I feel like I'm home. I just feel like comfort, you know, within that. So I have a little bit of nerves, but I'm really excited to be dancing for all these youth. Over 7,000 are here today. I'm so excited. Woo, let's go. Okay, so the show is about to begin, so I'm just going to share some of my thoughts while performing. Originally, I was feeling pretty nervous, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's at the Bell Center, you know, there's thousands of people in the crowd. One of the main things that kind of had my nerves going is, although it was a long stage, it was very narrow once I started moving forward, and I really didn't want to lose a hoop like out into the crowd, because I knew I wouldn't get it back until after the show. Also, I just didn't want to hit anybody in the head with my hoop. Honestly, it's happened before where I've lost hoops in the crowd, and it's never a good feeling when a hoop goes flying and it just hits somebody. But once the music starts and you start dancing, you just kind of remember that this is what you do, this is what you've been doing all your life, and to just have fun with it. Then I threw in some of my old school breakdancing moves, did some handstands. Next up, this is the hummingbird, and one of the moves I do that's going to be coming up here is my favorite move. Not this one here, but the eagle in my language, the kahu, which is a representation of love. And then I kind of just ended off here with the butterfly. And ending it off with the creation of Mother Earth, as we say. All in all, I had such a good time performing. The crowd was absolutely electric. Holy, I think that's like the most energy I've ever given for like one song performance. I feel amazing. There was so much support in the crowd, and just felt really good to dance for everybody out there. Thinking about my ancestors, my family, people who are in need of that good healing medicine. The ending, there was like a little slip. Nothing's ever gonna go exactly the way you planned, as long as you're doing things with good intention. That's all that matters. I'm so happy I was able to share this experience with all of you. Please like and subscribe to the video. I got lots more content similar to this, as well as many other things coming down the line.